Hey guys, today I'm going to do a quick video where I play 3 contrasting versions of 3 camps. Now everyone who's done any rudimental drumming before probably has at least heard of 3 camps. It's a classic little drum piece that used to be part of the standard camp duty back in the day when the rudimental drumming was a military necessity. And what it is basically the normal one encompasses 5-stroke rolls, 10-stroke rolls, and 11-stroke rolls, in order to sort of continuously present a beat with a varying accent pattern. And it's not that hard to do if you know how to play rolls. However, the version that I learned was the Wilcoxon version. I think it pretty much is the same as the official NARD solo from the book version that they put out. But I'm going to do 3 versions that are not that are actually older than that, and that have some funky variations. There's one with some 7 strokes, there's some 8 strokes, there's some 9 strokes, to just mix it up a little bit and see some different interpretations from from the 19th century basically. The first one I'm going to play is by A.J. Cassidy from Keach, Burdett and Cassidy, which is I think from 1861, and so this is an early Civil War rendition. It's a little different than the standard. So the next one I'm going to do is by Colonel HC Hart from I think 1862, and he doesn't use any notation at all for this. He just writes a big block number for the number of roll, and you just have to know what 3 camps sounds like in order to realize that you have to line up the accents to the beats, because it's obviously written for someone who already gets it as just like a reminder. You couldn't learn it from this if you never played a version of it before. But the numbers are different. It's got some 8-stroke rolls in here, which is super unique. Most people don't play 8s for anything. There's definitely 8 strokes, 10 strokes, 9 strokes. It gives you a whole range of weird things. So my rendition of it, it's not going to be perfect because it's weird and I'm used to playing the regular one, but I've attempted to do the 8 strokes and stuff in a reasonably accurate fashion. And the third 3 camp I'm going to do, the third camp of 3 camps, is going to be the Elias Howe version from I think also 1861. We're right in the same ballpark here with all these. And the weird thing about it is it has the standard 10, 11, and 5-stroke rolls, like nothing weird roll-wise, but it's all written in sort of dotted 8th, 16th instead of like everything just landing on a beat. The rolls are going to start sort of on the 16th after a dotted 8, so they come on like an upbeat, which gives it a little bouncier of a feel. The normal 3 camps is pretty smooth, and this one has a definite bounce to it. So, and it also, the order of how things go is a little bit not the same as the standard one. You'll see. It's interesting. Again, it's not perfectly executed because I just started learning it today, and I don't want to spend my life learning an 1860s version of a solo that everyone will tell me is just then wrong, because nobody plays it like this. But I think it's pretty close, so check this one out. why on earth would I actually do this? Well, it's interesting to me to see the variations, and they all came out right in the same sort of 2-year period. And the reason for this was because the Civil War was going on. I think the Union Army was scrambling for manuals for their drummers because that was essential for communication back then. And so they had a bunch of these different manuals produced in different places by different guys with a bunch of different versions in there. And I think during the Civil War there were manuals by Keach, Burdett, and Cassidy, which we did here, Howe, which we did here, Hart. There was also Bruce and Emmett's had one, and there was Nevin's had one, and I think there might have even been another one. So that's like 5 or 6 versions for like a 4 or 5 year war, basically. They were just coming out all the time, and none of them are the same, which is interesting because they're all official, standard, you know, Army or Marine Corps publications, but they aren't because they're all different. But anyway, they've all been whittled down at this point to a standard 3 camps, but just, you know, to challenge myself, I thought I'd play some weird ones. So hopefully that was interesting to you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Have fun.